I'm Shane Lewis.
Yeah, and I'm Pry'ce James. Welcome to Exigence.
Absolutely.
Our upcoming film. So, tell me a little bit more about Exigence,
Okay, so we play former CIA contractors who are disgruntled with how the CIA is operating itself, and we decide to go independent. Unfortunately, I bite off more than I can chew, and I've got to enlist my friend to come over and rescue me and help me get the situation resolved so that we can go on with our happy lives.
Yeah, just call me the fixer. I'll fix it for you. Anything you need, I'll fix it for you.
Yeah, that's very true.
You might not like how we fix it, but
right. If you haven't noticed, we have a good rapport with each other, and we always, even though the movie has a lot of serious parts to it, and there's a lot of difficult things that we're dealing with and trying to get our lives together and reestablish who we are in the world, we always felt that there would be this kind of Butch Cassidy and Sundance kind of rapport between it.
Yeah.
So we wanted to keep that light, and in that part of it, that dynamic part of the movie, we wanted to keep it flowing.
Yeah, flowing. But then making sure that it's relatable and that it also resonates, with the audience. Also it resonates with us because I feel like when the material resonates with the actor, we can really give that to the audience. And this really allows us to really give that back to the audience because I have enjoyed every aspect of it, even though it's been a long process.
Very long process.
It's been a great process.
It has been great.
Yeah, and then the new one because when this all started, Stephen had said to me, and I'm sure he said it to you as well, he wanted to do this film and he wanted to use the iPhone. Because it's the big thing when people are coming out and all these different things that you can do with the iPhone. And so he was like, yeah, I want to shoot this with the iPhone. So I went out, got a new iPhone 6S Plus. Plug in there. Got the MacBook Pro with all the other materials on there, right? Got all the accessories for the phone because we wanted to make sure that we kept the integrity of the film. We didn't want to just say, oh, we're using this and use other add-ins to it, but we wanted to make sure that everything with the iPhone and Apple products that we were using to film this film to keep the integrity of the vision that Stephen had and what we utilized for this. So that was awesome. And also very challenging. To do a whole film with an iPhone.
Correct. Not only that, the other challenging parts were too is that the director is 3,000 miles away in Ireland,
so far,
and we are in 3 different states.
Like so far, he could have flew in at least once. In the what? It's been what, a year and a half?
A year and a half. We don't rate yet. We don't
Not
rate
yet. You heard that. We don't rate
We don't
yet.
rate yet.
But we're close. We're inching up there. We're getting there, and he's getting us there. But that was the awesome thing. And look at the people we also got to work with. Outside of working with Shane, I'll tell you, when Stephen paired us together, it was kind of like one of those bosom buddy matches. Made him it just kind of worked. I didn't feel that we had to work on connecting. I felt that what he had already established for us as far as not just our brand, but just who we are as people, we connected.
Yes.
And having that connection really allowed us to really explore, do different things, with this film, travel. We traveled all the way up to Connecticut. Cold as... I felt like I was back in Colorado. That's like how cold it was up there.
It was cold.
Oh man, especially when we were out on the water. That was
and the scene we shot in the basement with the minor injury stuff that we were dealing with. Oh, it was so cold.
And what you don't realize, right? See, when you're independent and you don't have the budget, you don't have trailers, you don't have heaters or anything else like that. You're out there cold.
You're just freezing.
Freezing, huddled up, do the shot. Get up out of there, but it was great.
Yeah, I learned a lot. I learned a lot from Stephen as the director. I learned a lot from
the cast members.
Yeah, the cast members. I learned a lot from Pry'ce. One of the things I learned was the coming in and out of the tension from the moments, and then still keeping the levity of it. I thought it was really good, and I enjoyed working with you and trying to bounce those dynamics off of you on set, trying to not overstep each other and give the emotional content to flow nice.
And that's good. And that can be very difficult, especially anyone who's worked with anyone on independent film. And it's okay for everyone to have ideas, but it's kind of like we need to keep things managed, and concise so that we can move very efficiently and also very effectively. And also keeping in mind that even though the director is not there with us physically, we gave him the same respect as if he was right in front of us and didn't just treat it like, oh, well, he's not here, we'll just do whatever. We made sure that we follow his guidelines, do what he's asked of us, and just kept the flow going, and then had that respect for each other and be able to like not overstep or present things to him. And you know, Stephen would let us know that'll work or that doesn't work, but he allowed for that.
He did.
And nor did we take advantage to be like, oh, well, I'm just going to change everything and just do everything that way.
I'm gonna play AD for the day.
Yes. You know, but
Let me tell you
out.
what we're gonna do today, Stephen.
Right. But it was great. And then everyone else that we worked with in the cast that we had a chance. Woody Meister that came in.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, and then my driver, Thomas Seth.
I love those scenes in the cars. Those scenes are gonna be cool.
No, you're right.
I went to see them.
You talk about some challenges. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. My cameraman, you know, from Young World Entertainment, who happens to be my son, my oldest one, you know, he was our main cameraman that went through it with us, ducking under seats, behind seats, on top of the car, pretty much under the car. I mean, everything that was asked of him to do, like he did, and we just did it. You know, we made it work.
Yeah.
And Stephen helped us to make it work, you know, and it was, I tell you, with him being at the helm, I mean, we just sailed through. And regardless of how long it took, I'm glad it took that time because we were able to really map things out, scope things out, and really give it that finesse.
Yeah, I was gonna say hone our craft and what we
for.
wanted, to hone the tension and the dynamics between the two of us. I like that a lot. Yeah, Steven's been very hands off but hands on, and I kind of like that as well.
Right.
He ran a repertory company for 20 years.
For a long time.
In LA and Hollywood, in the old style of how the machine worked.
Right.
And then now we're trying to incorporate those same principles into this modern media system and make sure that this works functionally, and it is working.
It is working.
And
very
we like
well.
it. We like it very lot.
Yeah, we're those guerrilla filmmakers.
Yes.
We're hitting that.
We are definitely guerrilla filmmakers.
We're definitely hitting that. But you know, I truly enjoyed this project as well as the other projects. You know, I hope you enjoyed it.
Oh yeah.
We are definitely gonna work again in the future. I mean, we're gonna be that
Too much fun.
We're gonna be that new duo.
Yeah, I think we should.
We're gonna be that new
we're
we're gonna be the yin and the yang. We're gonna be,
good.
you know,
I like it.
like how they had the Bad Boys and all the old films.
Yeah.
You have that partner duo, so yeah, be checking it out. Watch out for us. And definitely watch out for our film, Exigence.
Yep.
Coming to you from CineParis. So, yeah, thank you for all your support, your love. Thank you.
Yeah, dude, thank you, man.
You know,
I
for being a
enjoyed-
part of this.
And thank you, our director, who's 3,000 miles away in Ireland.